What is up, you guys? Look who I have with me here today, and today is a special day because we're going to show the Sequoia some love. It's love for the Sequoia day. And what are we doing today?
Oil change.
Anyways, last night I told her I'm going to wake up and bang out an oil change on the Sequoia, and she told me I want to do it myself. It's my car. I want to
not say that. I did not say that.
You don't want to?
No.
You don't want to give it a shot?
No.
Who should do it?
You.
Little did she know, I actually already pulled the skid plate off over there. That was a pain in the ass. This is not my Tundra with the lift. I didn't even have to crawl underneath. I literally just limboed underneath when I did the Tundra. Pulled the bolts off of the skid plate. This thing was like, I felt like I was working on a Toyota Camry over here. Anyways, no intention of washing this thing at all today. It was just supposed to be oil change, but I think she's gonna oil change it. You know what? You oil change it, I'll wash it. We'll finish it up. Complete auto care day.
Or you could oil change it and wash it.
Well, with no further ado, should we get to it?
Yeah.
All right. If you're not going to do the oil change, at least you could surely go over the components of an oil change with us and explain what we have here today.
First we have the oil.
Okay.
0 weight 20.
Oh, is that what it is? 0 weight 20?
I don't know.
And the W actually stands for winter.
What's the W for?
Watermelon.
You're gonna give me crap when you don't even know.
No, I do. I'm just not telling you.
Honestly, I have no clue.
Next.
Oil filter.
Mm-hmm. And what specifically is the name of this? What specifically is the name of this thing? Because it has a name. It is an oil filter, but it's also a... Can anybody at home tell me what it's called?
Element.
That's what... Oh, you saw it. All right, and then what's that, and what's that, and then let's get to it.
Drain plug washer.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a tool.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you get this? Does that like come with my car?
No, I bought it
It's
for...
a tool you have to buy.
You guys, I'm super embarrassed to admit this. I don't know if this is part of my dark past, but in 2013, I went and bought a brand new RAV4. That's right. I went and bought a brand new RAV4 right when they came out. All-wheel drive XLE. We took it to the snow right away, and that was really fun. But I was so embarrassed. I sold it with less than 3,000 miles. I don't know why. It's just right when we had our first daughter, what did I have at the time? I had a huge Tacoma or something, and I just wanted something that was like safe to drive kids around. I don't know what was going on with me, but this was for a RAV4, and it also just so happens to work for 5.7s. It's very universal, so.
Now let's do this!
Come on. Forgot we got to mess with this filter housing right here. So people out there with Tundras and Sequoias of your own who do your own oil changes are probably familiar with this, but this is the element housing right here. And this cap is supposed to fit over it. It doesn't fit too well, but I've managed to get some off. You're supposed to take the center part out right here, and then you can drain the housing with this little tool, this little piece they give you. Sometimes I don't have good luck pulling this middle piece out, and so I've just kind of sometimes just stuck to pulling this guy, make a little bit more of a mess, but I clean it up. But we'll see if this comes out. We'll give it a shot. See this guy? Yeah, it's perfect. It just runs off my hand. If I let go of the plastic piece, it's just gonna fall off, so you kind of gotta hold it. And one new glove later, let's get back to it. As we just had an intense moment right here. I actually had to bust out the breaker bar. I mean, this thing was so tight, and it's a plastic housing. I was laying into that breaker bar just a second ago, and I'm sitting here. I actually stopped and paused for a sec and thought, do I really want to do this right now? If I crack this housing, I am screwed. But at the same time, I go, there's no way I'm just gonna throw oil in this thing and just go on. I bet you, the shop that did the pre-purchase inspection, as I said, it's a great shop. But either they're the ones that put it on too tight, or they just said, F it, we're not even doing the filter. But that thing was insanely tight. Whew, I finally got it to crack free, so let's get this thing off. You know, only 2 or 3 times in my entire life have I not been able to get a filter off, and I actually had to leave it and just put oil in. And being a car enthusiast, that absolutely did not sit right with me. And so I knew, being the first oil change, the first time I've ever gone underneath on this vehicle, it was a gamble. It was unfamiliar territory, haven't been here before. Who knows who've laid their paws on this section down here, what they've done. Anyways, no big deal though. Nothing stopped us, except I think they had Andre the Giant install this element cap last time. We'll do it right this time. You guys, I can't even use the creeper when working on this thing. It is so low to the ground. The only thing I can do is just worm my way underneath a little bit. Ooh. All right. I remember on my Tundra, I used to go like clean this thing in the sink, and I might have to do that this time also. I like to make this thing just spotless before I put it back on. This oil is not, I'm not getting a very clean vibe, and I told you guys it's been just under 5,000 miles, but it looks a little dirty to me. All right, let's go clean this up. Well done, and then we'll tighten this thing up all the way once it's back on the vehicle. But we got one clean element housing. Let's go throw this thing in. All right, this thing's ready. That thing stinks. Give it a whiff. Oh, it's so nasty, huh? So how I like to do the reinstall is I like to find a sacrificial kitchen towel or something, and really just get up here and clean this surface. You can even get inside the lip right here, make it nice and purty. Watching me do this oil change and my level of detail, they're not going to give you this at those Jiffy Lubes.
I just changed my oil. Jiffy Lube cost me $101. Oh yeah, baby! Voila! $101 fucking dollar to change my oil, and they never touch the fucking filter.
You know, people were like, what's the difference? Man, they just slam it out. I'm not even sure they drain all the fluid out. They strip all your stuff. Now, this level of detail right here, you're just not going to get this at your local Jiffy Lube, Quaker State. Okay, that looks great. Let's get this thing back in. All right, we'll tighten it down just a notch with the ratchet. This new drain plug washer on there. Let's get that thing in. I'm not taking any chances. %, success. Just gotta deal with all that, but Sequoia, fresh oil, done. All right, listen to that 5.7 per. Fresh lubrication. Things ready for action. Another satisfied customer. Y'all come back now.